Welcome to the Wealth Effect. Today, we're talking about a phrase you heard in your Econ 101 class and one of my favorite economic concepts, the invisible hand theorem. The phrase invisible hand only shows up 3 times in all of Adam Smith's writings. That's it. Yet, it became a foundation for modern economics, for free market theory, for capitalism itself. But here's the thing, Adam Smith wasn't an economist first. He was a moral philosopher. In the theory of moral sentiments, and later in the wealth of nations, Smith didn't argue that markets make people good. He argued that self-interest, when channeled properly, can create outcomes that serve society. By pursuing his own interests, Smith wrote, he frequently promotes that of society more effectively than he would really intends to promote it. But the key word here, frequently. Not always, not eventually. Adam Smith, a man of profound observation, not blind faith, described this phenomenon not as a mystical force, but as an emergent property of human interaction. When channeled through the right structures, could lead to collective benefit. Another philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, said, what is bad for the hive is bad for the bee. Let's begin with the core principle. It's about self-interest. The baker doesn't bake bread out of charity. He does it to feed his family. The butcher doesn't provide meat out of benevolence. He does it to earn a living. Yet, in pursuing these self-interested goals, they provide goods that benefit the entire community. This is not a justification for unchecked greed. It's an observation of how systems work. Competition is the regulator that plays a critical role in this. If the baker charges exorbitant prices or provides poor quality, another baker will emerge. The market, in its own way, disciplines those who seek to exploit it. The invisible hand is a manifestation of this order, a complex system that emerges from simple interactions. But systems can be corrupt and manipulated. When power becomes concentrated, when competition is hindered, the invisible hand becomes a tool of oppression. Understanding the invisible hand is not about blindly trusting the market. It's about understanding its strengths and its weaknesses. It's about recognizing the systems. It's about recognizing that individual actions have consequences, that our choices, however small, contribute to the larger whole. So what does this mean for you? It means this. Your business doesn't just succeed by trying to serve society. It succeeds by serving yourself in a way that ends up benefiting others. Let's say you make software. You don't build it to save the world. You build it because you want to solve a problem, and people will pay for it. But if it's truly useful, it does both. It makes you rich and improves lives. That's the invisible hand at work. But only if you're playing the long game. Only if you're building value and not extracting it. The system you build matters more than your intentions. We all know that someone who meant well but built a business that ended up hurting people, or someone who chased profits and by accident built a company that changed lives forever. That's the paradox of the invisible hand. It doesn't care about your mission statement. It responds to incentives. Think about Patagonia. They sell clothes, but they built a system that rewards sustainability. Think about Costco. Low prices, high wages, loyal customers. That's not charity. That's a strategy. Great entrepreneurs don't just solve problems. They build systems. The invisible hand isn't a force of nature. It's a metaphor for what happens when we design systems where doing well and doing good are the same thing. Thank you for listening. Until next time.